Live television, the realm of perfectly scripted interviews, flawless news broadcasts, and utter pandemonium? Alright, let's cut it. Behind the seemingly controlled facade, anything can happen. Guests going crazy, shows going off script, and emotions run wild. From on-air meltdowns to shocking confessions, these moments of live TV mayhem have left audiences speechless and have been forever etched in television history. Let's peek behind the curtain and explore the craziest, most unpredictable moments that ever unfolded in the unforgiving glare of the live TV spotlight. Chapter 1. Adrienne Barbeau and Donna Summer. Adrienne Barbeau's career is a testament to her versatility, and her impact on television extends far beyond her iconic portrayal of Rizzo in the musical Grease. Here's a look at her influence on acting and the unique personality she brought to the screen. She rose to fame from the 1970s sitcom Maude.
You don't like it that way, maybe you would like it the modern way.
She received a snake as a gift from her fellow actors, and she accepted it. That stemmed her personality to embrace the unconventional, breaking the mold on television actresses. From Broadway to sitcom, Barbeau's journey began on Broadway, but she quickly transitioned to television, landing roles that defied the typical girl-next-door stereotype. Her characters were often strong-willed, independent, and sometimes even brash, a refreshing change from the submissive and overly feminine characters prevalent at the time. Vulnerability, alongside strength. Barbeau didn't shy away from portraying complex women. Her characters possessed a depth that showcased both their strength and vulnerability. This resonated with a generation of female viewers who saw themselves reflected in this multifaceted portrayal. Darker roles and horror queen. Barbeau defied expectations once again by embracing horror films throughout the 1980s. Her performances in classics like The Fog and Escape from New York broke down barriers for actresses in the genre, proving women could command authority and action hero roles traditionally reserved for men. Force of personality, witty and outspoken. Barbeau's intelligence and humor were evident in both her acting roles and her public persona. She wasn't afraid to speak her mind, often offering witty and insightful commentary on the industry and social issues. Genre-bending voice acting. Barbeau's talent extended beyond the screen. She lent her voice to iconic animated characters like Catwoman in Batman the Animated Series, proving her ability to captivate audiences in a different medium. Donna Summer, the undisputed queen of disco, wasn't just a singer. She was a force of nature who revolutionized both music and the way women were portrayed in the industry. Her impact is undeniable, breaking barriers for women in music. From gospel to disco, Summer's journey began in church choirs, but her powerful voice and desire for artistic freedom led her to Europe, where she embraced the burgeoning disco scene. This was a bold move for a young woman, defying expectations and carving her own path in a male-dominated industry. Sexuality and empowerment. Summer's music broke ground on themes of female sexuality. Her lyrics and performances were confident and sensual, challenging the traditional portrayal of women in popular music. Songs like Love to Love You Baby redefined female desire, sparking controversy, but ultimately paving the way for a more open and honest expression of female sexuality in music. Production powerhouse. Donna Summer wasn't just a singer. She was a songwriter and collaborator. She worked closely with producers like Giorgio Moroder, pushing boundaries with electronic music and creating a signature sound that became synonymous with disco. This active participation in the creative process set an example for future generations of female singers to be more than just performers. Donna Summer's impact goes far beyond the disco ball. She shattered stereotypes, challenged expectations, and paved the way for a future where women could be both powerful and sexy, creative and successful in the music industry. Her legacy lives on, not only in the timeless sound of her music, but also in the inspiration she continues to offer to aspiring female artists of all genres. Chapter 2. Madonna, Queen of Pop. Madonna, the Queen of Pop, has had a long and illustrious career filled with iconic moments. Live television has been a platform for some of her most talked-about performances and controversies. Let's take a look at some key moments. Tonight's Show, 1987. On June 9, 1987, Madonna made her first-ever television talk show appearance on NBC's The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson. This marked a significant moment in her career, transitioning her from a rising music star to a household name comfortable navigating the world of television interviews. She used that as an opportunity to promote her upcoming music tour. Like a Virgin, 1984, the debut shock, the moment. At the very first MTV Video Music Awards, VMAs, in 1984, a young Madonna performed her hit single, Like a Virgin. The controversy, donning a white wedding dress and writhing on stage, Madonna's performance was considered shocking and provocative for the time. Religious imagery and suggestive dance moves sparked outrage from some viewers, but it also cemented Madonna's reputation as a bold and rebellious artist. Chapter 3. Elvira. Elvira, also known as Cassandra Peterson, the Mistress of the Dark.
Hello, darling. It's me, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, in the flesh.
Left her mark on television in a few key ways. Horror host with a twist. Elvira wasn't your typical spooky host. She injected humor and camp into the horror genre, paving the way for shows like Mystery Science Theater 3000 with her comedic riffs on B-movies. Breaking the mold, Elvira's character was a strong, independent woman who wasn't afraid to embrace her sexuality. This was a unique take on female characters, especially in the horror genre of the 1980s. Elvira's impact goes beyond just being a horror hostess. She was a pop culture icon who challenged stereotypes and helped pave the way for a more diverse and humorous take on horror. Chapter 4. Zsa Gabor and Doris Day. Zsa Gabor's impact on live television wasn't as singular as Elvira's, but her frequent appearances on talk shows and game shows helped shape the culture of live TV in a few ways. The rise of celebrity gossip, Gabor's flamboyant personality, multiple marriages, and quotable one-liners made her a favorite guest on talk shows. Her appearances fueled the growing public interest in celebrity gossip and personal lives, which is a staple of talk shows today. Theatricality in talk shows. Gabor wasn't shy about creating drama and entertainment during her interviews. Her witty remarks, feigned fainting spells, a signature move, and extravagant outfits added a layer of theatricality that talk shows would embrace in the future. Enjoyed the video? Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notification. Doris Day's impact extended beyond film and into television, though her biggest contributions came after her film career ended. Here's a breakdown of her influence. The Doris Day Show, 1968-1973. Pioneering female-led sitcom. Her show, The Doris Day Show, was a groundbreaking sitcom starring a strong, independent woman in a career-oriented role. This paved the way for more complex female characters on television. Animal advocacy. Her later television appearances often focused on animal welfare, reflecting her lifelong passion and influencing future programming on animal rights. Doris Day's impact on TV was twofold. First, her sitcom The Doris Day Show broke ground by featuring a strong, independent career woman in a lead role. This paved the way for more complex female characters on television. Second, even after her show ended, Day continued to be a positive and socially conscious presence on TV, promoting animal welfare and America's wholesome sweetheart image. Again, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the post notification for more content like this.